What's up everyone? It is Wednesday, it's about 7 in the morning. Just getting to some stuff on the car because we're leaving for a road trip tomorrow. So I got plenty to get done. I've already done the bumper. I gotta put this back on. I've gotta do my trim, I've gotta do my rear bumper, I've gotta do my flares, I've gotta do my wheels. Alright, so just quickly going through stuff so far. So I've done my bumper, I've done my test fitting for the flares, I've done one side of my trim. I need to peel my plasti dip off that rear bumper and the rear trim. I've got this one plastic primered and sanded, so about 2 minutes I'll do the first layer of bed liner. Then I'll be hitting that a couple more times throughout the day. Got to get that back on. Yeah, there's a lot to get done. Okay, so as you can see, I've just done my first coat of the Duplicolor bed armor on the driver's side rocker panel cover. You can see it's like kind of splattered on here. I actually really like that. It gives us this nice textured sort of finish. You can see it's just got this nice durable looking textured finish to it. I really like that, so I'm going to do about 5 coats of this, lay it on really thick because I just don't want it chipping up. But while this is drying, I've actually had a shoot this morning already, so I'm going to go edit the photos, have some breakfast, and then come back to it, do another coat of this, start bolting the flares on, so let's do it. Alright, so it's been a couple of hours, here's where we're at. So I'm on coat 2 of this, and man, that is just looking so much better than my last 2 coats. The other day when I was painting the bumper on the other side, it was a bit too humid, so it came up a bit rough. Even my touch-ups come up pretty nice. You can barely even tell where I've sanded down here and re-coated it. So I did get ahead of myself and I started putting on the rear flares because these ones I'm not going to be doing any cutting. So you can see it's a little bit off the edge there, which I'm not super happy about, but I might, I don't know, I'll see what I can do about that, because these are going to get painted the same as these anyway, so it might just look fine. But the reason I went ahead and started beforehand was because I haven't used rib nuts before, so I wanted to see how it would fit. Now you can kind of see, if you look very closely here, there's a little bit of a lip. So I've already tidied it up a bit with my rotary tool and a wire brush attachment. So I just hit it with this before. Yeah, so you can kind of see there's a little bit of a lip just in here, so I'm gonna unbolt it when I get back and just sort of bring it down a bit with the metal wire. Just sort of file it down just so it's more flush. With all the bed liner and everything, it's not going to be super noticeable, and I'm probably even going to adhesive that little tail end of it down. But anyway, I didn't realize I don't have washers to fit M6 bolts, so I've got to do a quick Bunnings run for those, so be back in a minute. So as you can see, my first couple of attempts with the rib nuts weren't amazing. Yeah, I was really struggling to figure out how to use them. Anyway, so now that I know how to do it, I just got to get those washers. But before I go, this will probably dry in the time that I spend out. So I'm just going to give it a quick touch up now. Then I can come back and I just got 2 more coats, leave it for a few hours, and I can put it back on. Surprisingly, despite the amount of bubbles I get while applying, it comes out pretty bubble free. So yeah. Anyway, my aerosol paint skills are fucking subpar as hell. Alright. First things first, let's give it off. just gonna get that rough marking. Give that just a nice. That's all it is. And that's just to flatten that down, so when I put the riv nut in, it's not going to stick out like that bottom one. It's going to be nice and flush like that. Alright, so absolutely nothing has gone to plan. My riv nuts did not line up how I wanted. I could not heat form the flares how I wanted. One of them cracked it a bit. So what I've decided is I'm going to cut it back at the bumper here. The flare ends there. I'm just going to be cutting along this now instead. And then just flattening out at the bottom. Yeah, I'm just cutting away the guard now. You can see there. Alright, so I've got one bolted on now. That lip folded back, as you can see. Cut the bumper here. Look, I'm not fucking super happy with it, in all complete honesty, but it's gonna have to do. Anyway, I'm gonna put the wheel liner on now and get to the other side. So I can't get the blade changed on the angle grinder, so I've had to revert to fucking tin snips. Alright, today's the day. We leave. This little fella's a little hopped up. So this is what we got to with the car. So I got the flares on, I got the bumpers cut back. I'm still kind of iffy on it, but it's going to have to do. It does look pretty good now that I look at it during the day. With a bit of sleep, I am pretty okay with that. I have a lot of clearance for tyres now, at least, which is the whole reason I did it, I guess. And I am pretty happy with how the folding went. This side's not super clean. I can file that down. I'm actually going to do that before I leave, I think. Yeah. Didn't get the rear done, but we've got too much else to worry about, so deal with that when it comes to it. Alright, so it's what, 2 in the afternoon, we've just rolled into camp, starting to set up. It's 36 degrees according to Ben. Jay has got a broken arm. Yeah. Nice, already got your confidence up, mate.
I feel like I can do anything.
When you make the one-handed guy chop the tree. Everyone else just standing and watching. You guys were all shit friends. Let's see if you can do it, Harry. Go on, show us the big guns. Alright, let me show you how it's done. Oh, fuck. Oh, yes, God. Yes. It's on a rampage. It's on a rampage now. It's day 2 of 6. Waking up here in Waterfall Creek Reserve and the scenic rib. Oh, I'm really tired still. So today we kind of have a lot of ground to cover. What?
I feel great.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking great to know. I feel lethargic as hell. Yeah, today we have a lot of ground to cover. So we're taking Condamine River Road along down to Banggood, so we can go to Banggood Falls, and then we're gonna make our way down to Dalmorton to our next campsite for the night. I think that's gonna be about a 3.5 hour drive to get to Dalmorton. I don't know if that's with or without the detours we're taking, so a bit of driving today compared to yesterday. What are you doing? You just cannot stop digging holes. Anyway, I think it's time for breakfast. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you want to pour mine?
Okay.
Do you want to pour mine?
Oh, yeah.
I was joking, but sure, let's do it.
Yeah, hold your bowl out.
What a darling. Alright, that's plenty.
No worries at all.
None at all? Not even a 1?
No.
How blessed are we?
Ah, wholesome.
Alright, so that is campsite 1 done.
Alright, where are we off to next?
Well, first we got to get groceries. Oh, groceries, resources, whatever you want to fucking call it. And then we're going 14 river crossings. And then Banggood. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Nebius and Banggood. Hello.
Hello.
How we going?
Pretty good. How are you feeling this morning?
Not too bad.
Are you ready to ready to go drive through some rivers?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go big vroom?
Big vroom?
Yeah, big vroom.
Yeah. I'll do a big vroom.
Glad to know. I look forward to it.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up, churning and burning, they yearn for the...
Alright, so we're kind of in the top of a mountain range right now. We're about 20 minutes from Condamine River. We're all getting pretty pumped. Yeah, it's so much nicer here. I was really looking forward to day 2, specifically because of the weather and the fact that we're gonna have grass here, not just dirt. So I'm looking forward to it.
They definitely maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and secretly stern. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago somebody left with the cup, but he's driving and striving and holding the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns.
Well, he's going the distance. Well, he's going for speed. Well, she's all alone in a time of need. Because he's...
So we made it to the Condamine River crossing. This is crossing number 3. As you can see, we've got a nice thick stream of water. Plenty of places to swim. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really disappointed. I really wanted to have a swim here. Alright, let's hope there's at least a splash somewhere.
No trophies, no flowers, no flashbulbs, no wine. He's haunted by something he cannot define. Battle-shaking earthquakes of doubt and remorse assail him, impale him with monster truck force. In his mind, he's still driving, still making the grade. She's hoping in time that her memories will fade, cause he's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and biting and riding on his horse. Well, the sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago somebody left with the cup, but he's driving and striving and hugging the turns and thinking of...
Finally made it water! Fucking cheering, we can have a swim and fuck! My fucking strut snapped! Look at that fucking... What in the fuck? So now we're stuck and we gotta figure out what the fuck to do. I don't know what to do. Oh god. Fuck you! Do it for the vlog, bro. Yeah. The hard part is going to be getting that right. See that? I got to twist it. I can. Actually, I might be able to rotate the top hat with the spacer on, but let's get this bolted in first because otherwise it's going to be shit. Perfect. Alright, so that's bolted up there. Also, yeah, that's the, that's the top of my strut. Put that down. Okay, what do I need to do now? I need stupid warm jack. Nearly burnt my hand. Come on. Camera on off now, so I can actually get it in. Come on, grip and turn. Fucking thing. No, that's not gonna come up. I hope I've loosened that even like a little bit. Alright, maybe. No. Okay, so that means plan B. Alright, so...
What a disappointing finish to the day.
Yeah, so what, we're just gonna go home then?
Yep.
Pick back up.
It appears that way.
So maybe do a couple days down the coast then. Start. Do you want to go tomorrow or do you want to go the day after?
we'll see how we feel tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to go tomorrow, but
Yeah. I'd like to go tomorrow. I just don't want to be staying at home on my time off.
yeah, me neither.
Alright, well yeah, I just gotta pack my shit and then we're going, so
Alright.
I'll jump on the radio in a minute. Thank you. I'm just gonna show the people what we're working with to get home here. We have absolutely no lift in the rear right now. Absolutely stock suspension, completely stock, on a 205 65 15 wheel from my 235 75 that got absolutely carved up, as you can see, by my spring. That spring, the one right in there that's fucking cooked. What a day, what a day, what a day. So yeah, I guess that's it. Road trip on hold for now. That's what it is.
Well, he's going the distance. Well, he's going for speed. Well, she's all